Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time. Can he finish? It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps... Mbappe! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Szoboszlai charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read. Raul. Oh, delightful ball. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Mateus looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Great vision. And he was quick to react. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. He's had a shot! Loose has another go! And he's taking no chances there.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Just eases him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Aubameyang is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And it's Kukçu, looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running shot. Goes for goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Szoboszlai. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Mbappe. Now this could... There's the shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Barcelona are still behind by one, despite having a golden opportunity to equalise.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Batistuta. Baresi. Mateus, very much a man of this moment. Yaya Toure. Maldini tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah,
And O'Brien! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Hakimi. And it's Yaya Toure. That has been slung wide. Out to the left it goes. Tries a shot! That's a sharp pass. Looking to play him in. And this is Raul. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Barcelona can breathe again, just. Oh, that's... Oh, what has... And the shot! It's there! Barcelona are back in business! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 97, Aubameyang. Number 18.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Number 4.
And a chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
India really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous, it is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
And the keeper's got it again. Casillas comes out and deals with it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh no, this does not, real chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Odo, shifted upfield, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gerrard running with the ball. Yaya Toure, and here's Ronaldinho, Batistuta, and this is Batistuta. Caceres. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. For Yaya Toure. And it's Rijkaard. It's Gerrard! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Rijkaard, and here's Del Piero. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's in space and looking for options. Takes a shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Cannavaro. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options, for movement. He's found the way through. Showing good feet. Goes for a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And it's Belletti. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that was very necessary. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that was vital. That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be
Law.
1 minute added time.
Aimed beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's... Now Mbappe. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Quick reminder today, please have
Still
your
waiting
entry
for this to
tickets
take
at
off.
hand, and
It's
time to
goalless at
announce today's
half-time.
winning lottery numbers.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And they've switched it over to the other side. Yaya Toure, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Belletti. Yaya Toure. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Bale. Shot could be on. Law! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Law really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Takes a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment. India are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
What a save! Terrific reactions! Corner number 2 then. And it's hoisted clear. Threads one in. Oh, important interception. And he's taking no chances there. Gerrard. It's Belletti. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's been given away. And he's managed to get free. Del Piero driving forwards. Cannavaro gets good distance on it.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Bale. Lovely bit of skill. Del Piero.
There will be 1 minute
Plenty of
added time.
appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
And that's where we have... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Now this man Yaya Toure, Jim, midfielders don't come much more complete and dominant than him, do they?
Well, the envy of so many opposition teams, I would guess. No one offers the complete package like he does, the perfect blend of power, of pace, and it's no exaggeration to say that he's one of the greatest box-to-box players around.
A real handful by any measurement.
Totally.
Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Roll! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's a throw. Gives it back. And Del Piero!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Oh, that's well spotted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Iniesta. Now it's Bale. Del Piero. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And here's the chance to counter. Can he get it through? And it's Kukçu heading backwards. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. Mbappe touches it back. And he's only too happy to take that back. Mbappe! Saliba. Quality ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Where memorabilia from today's match are now available.
Here we go again then.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And that's definitely not his best. Looking for the run. Khan getting this one clear. Iniesta. Here comes the... He rises! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. There could be trouble here. It's Bale! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
India really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
Could be danger here. And the shot! Rijkaard finds himself offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The message is clear, none shall pass. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
That is decidedly lacking.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Costa Curta. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And Del Piero! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
A case now of complete control. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Iniesta! They want to be quick to recover this. And there's the shot! And how did he not make it four?
Del Piero clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Always onto this. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Iniesta. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Kukçu is the guilty party there.
There will be 5 minutes.
He's having a hit! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. That has been cut short. Costa Curta. Maldini. That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Those of you making their way
Del
home on
Piero
public
taking in the
transportation today,
accolades,
please
having
watch
been
the
named
screen
man of the
featuring
match,
departure times
and
from all
deservedly
the
so.
major stations.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice sequence of passes, this. And he welcomes... Shot at goal! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Law! And it's Del Piero. Neymar does well to get it back. Rijkaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Barcelona are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Rijkaard. This looks promising. Distributed tidily. Takes a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And here's Bale. Oh, good ball! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And now they can clear their lines. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Beckenbauer. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Bullet. Nice looking ball. Well, that has not gone well. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mateus, very much a man of this moment. And here's Del Piero. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Del Piero really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And claimed it back swiftly. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. So, another set play.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. And he's managed to get rid. And that's been won straight back. Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Otto knocks it into space. And this is Neymar.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Has a shot!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He's going for goal! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's a pretty loose pass. Half an hour gone in the second half. A probing pass. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Hullet. He's having a shot! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's an imaginative pass. Beckenbauer cuts it out. It's a searching pass. Just too much on that. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham. Pullet. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Oh, what a... Oh, crossbar! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end.
Lost children's announcement.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
He's having a hit! There was plenty of power on that. Mets with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckenbauer gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Cross goes in there. Oh, what a mistake! They're urging him to shoot. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Law. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Mbappe, Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Belletti in towards the... climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Belletti. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's slung out wide. And no, that was never going to make it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Law takes a shot! Bellingham. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well measured. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Mbappe. Mbappe making good progress on the right-hand side. There's the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hangs one in. Defending of the desperate variety. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now I'd just like to
I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Cáceres. Pressing high and with purpose. And here's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. No luck with that dink over the top. Odo. He's got away. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Cáceres. Now the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed.
Law! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
He's one up, and Del Piero! And yes, it's there! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, played right into his path. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's straight offside. Beckenbauer. Metz appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Rijkaard has created one goal already. Cáceres. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Has a look and plays it forward. Van Basten! Oh, denied at the last. Now it's Del Piero. Looking for the run. A lot of space ahead of him. And that's that. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
After the final whistle today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter. Massimo Otto. Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Hullet, and he's running through. Hullet! Oh, it's hit the post. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ribéry goes steaming forward, and the shot! Goal! Barcelona! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Marseille really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Ribéry. Totti goes on a charge down the left. Knocks it into space. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Son Heung-min. Applies the finish! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Lampard, and this is Puskás. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's Hullet.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Short changes him with that pass.
There will be
Aimed
one
beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way. It's Insigne! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Look at the space. Chance! In he goes again. He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Marseille are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now it's Puskas. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, super ball! Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Lorenzo Insigne. And they've got a throw. Insigne going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, super find. There's the shot! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more.
And he's had a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Marseille certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he's lost his man here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Hullet. It's a threatening ball. No way through, so back it comes. Real chance! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's fabulous. This looks... He's having a shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Barcelona got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. 5 minutes to add. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That has ended up in no man's land. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Please watch the
Del
screen.
Piero picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players...